Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. Remember, you have greatness inside of you. Welcome back to another pre-game at Montreal Canadiens, game number 52. Today, they host the Buffalo Sabres. Not going nowhere, I'm going to give you every information you need to know about number, the roster, everything happening between the both teams. So, talk about the Montreal Canadiens, game number 52. But before we start, you know the drill. Yep, right there. Subscribe and click on the likes. We are about 150 to reach the milestone of 4,000. Hopefully you can sharing this with your friends. And also give me your comments. Tell me what you believe or what you think what's going to happen tonight between the Montreal Canadiens and the Buffalo Sabres. Can we go for the 4th straight W for the Bleu Blanc Rouge? Let's dive in talking about the Montreal Canadiens. Let's start with the first graphic of the day. And we talk about the stats. First of all, the game starts at 7:30, and it's going to be on the live stream play-by-play with the hockey coach, Guru Friendship for the Hockey Nation Live Show. The Montreal Canadiens are 3-7-0 in the last 10 games. They'll win the last 3 games, and they are also at friendship of 80. They are at the bottom of the ranking in NHL at 8 on the division Atlantic. For the Buffalo, not better. They are right now 16-27-8. They lost the last 3 games, and they are 3-6-1 the last 10. And also, they have a differential of -44, and they are 7 in the Atlantic. The power play, 16 for the Buffalo. We know they always have a great power play in Buffalo. Montreal are at the bottom, and the NHL 31. PK, the Montreal are 30, and the Buffalo are 23. The goals for both teams struggle scoring. 23rd for the Buffalo Sabres, Montreal 32nd. Then the goal again, the Montreal also with the Buffalo are really have a difficult time. 27 and 32 for the Montreal Canadiens. Shot for both are pretty even, 24.4, 29.3. And the face-off, both are struggled. Buffalo are the worst in NHL with a 46.3. Now, the best of the best for Montreal. The leader now reached the number 30 point. Anderson lead now along with 12 goals. And Chariot of the 23 at 19 TOI. For the Buffalo Sabres, Thompson, 38 points, have an amazing great year. Jeff Skinner with Thompson have 20 goals, both of them. Anderson have the most W at 6, and Dallin is at 23-44. He's going to return in the lineup tonight. The shopping up what you need to know. The first part of the number 1, you already know. Now, we don't know at the time I do the recording if Montembeault or Amin is between the pipes or Anderson or Tokarski. Something you have to figure out during the day. Remember, the game starts at 7:30. The last 5 games, Montreal finally, for the first time of the year, are 3-2-0, are positive. The differential is +2. The power play struggle 0 and 13. The PK 3 and 15. The Caulfield has 7 points the last 5 games with 5 goals. Petrie is 3 assists, and then Petrie also +4. Maybe the best time of the year for Jeff Petrie. Strategy for Montreal, forecheck their defense, have a better power play. They have to find a way to score on power play. They want the game to win. And then, of course, keep tight their defensive zone coverage. The player you have to watch for the Buffalo, of course, we talk about Dallin, we talk about Skinner, Thompson, and Misenstadt, and Carson, and with Alex Stock, all the players we have to pay attention. The last 10 game Montreal now is 3-7-0. The differential is -16, 3 and 28 on power play. Not good enough. The PK still struggle, 10 and 38. Now, the Frenchy corner, that's where we really want to explain what's going on. No change roster we expect at that moment, at the time of the day I record. So you have to pay attention. At that moment, we don't expect anything change. Injury update. We heard some news about this. Carey Price back on the ice this Friday. They were wrecked. Nothing changed. Not improvement with Jonathan Drouin. Both of them, the situation does not change. Perrault and Armia are really close to come back with the Montreal Canadiens and the roster. And finally, Joan Edmondson stopped skating today, back on the ice today. A little bit longer for him for sure. Fans, enjoy, but relax. We talk about go. We are all excited right now. We beat the Toronto Maple Leafs. We win the last 3 games. And now it's almost like now Martin saying we're going to transform everything. we don't have enough a team right now to win every game and to compete with the best of the best. But enjoy this right now. Enjoy the best moment of the season by the team and by the fan players. But also be realistic. We're not going to finish over more at 30 this season. But enjoy it. But again, fans are like a roller coaster. When they win, they're all excited. It's the Stanley Cup. And when we lose, we want to trade everybody. Relax. Just enjoy this moment we have right now. Let's talk about Anderson and Zuski and Caulfield. Now, everybody's talking about this. It's crazy. And now Caulfield's going to score 30 goals. He's going to be a great player, blah, blah, blah. Zuski is great again. And then Anderson makes something unique. And that team, because of him, is going to score, blah, blah, blah. And then, hopefully, was not good enough anymore. Hey, relax. It's only 2 games they play together. Secondly, Anderson, he makes good with them. But for me, it's not about Caulfield. I know already Caulfield's going to score. He's always been a scorer. What I need to know for his development is how he's going to progress without the puck. What he does on the defensive zone coverage, how he cannot get beat, how he can find a way to find the seam when he go in an entrance zone, how he develop his skating, how he see his passing, how he communicate on the ice. That's what I'm looking for Caulfield. On the flip side, Zuski need to consider what he's doing. Do the things on the defensive zone, back checking better, zone coverage on the defensive zone, intercept the pass, be ready for the turnover, quick out for the breakout. Then Anderson, we know how he is. He's a north-south player, forechecking, recovery the puck, retrieval the puck to feed both players with him. And that's what we need for him. And he's not a guy with a lot of stick angling. He's not a guy with a lot of high Q hockey. He's limited but the way he's really strong about his strength, help Caulfield and Duffoli and Zuski. That's what I'm looking for Josh Anderson. So I just want to mention the line is good because they complete together at that moment. Is it a long term? We don't know, but we're going to see. Stretch or forward. I talked the last video about how they play better on the defensive zone. We talk about the swan. We talk about man-to-man and how they turn around quickly their breakout and they better on puck retrieval, win the battle 50-50. Now, when they do that, when they are on situation breakout by the defenseman or by the center or the defenseman stick and cling the puck, what happening is Martin Saint-Louis bring his forward, stretch them between the far blue line and the red line to tip the puck and chase the puck after that. We saw this with Pittsburgh. We saw this with Vegas. Really, 2 teams does this a lot. Chicago is under 1. So that's what the change of the Montreal Canadiens on the offensive when they get the puck for me. Need to improve the special team. This is not good enough right now. The power play, move the puck, but they need to get better. They have no goal in the last 13. I think they are 1 goal the last 21 right now. They have to improve the power play at least to stay in the game. You cannot win game in NHL 3-2, 4-3 if you don't score on power play. They have to get a little bit bigger on PK. Take advantage of Sabres tonight. Now, we learn now Remus Dallin is coming back from the injury. I don't know how he is in the percentage, healthy, full recovery, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. But the rest of their defensemen are not really mobile. They are not like a great skater. And then Montreal should take advantage of that to apply a great forecheck on them when they have the puck and down the puck and put the puck deep behind the goaltender on the goal line and press and forecheck them, the defensemen, to not return and to get out of their breakout. That would be something I will apply again at Buffalo Sabres tonight. Buffalo Dallin return tonight, I just mentioned to you. And then Buffalo first line is on fire. Alex Stock, Jeff Skinner, and Dage Thompson, the big 6'7" from the program USA, have an amazing, great year, 20 goals like Jeff Skinner. Remember, the last game, Buffalo beat Montreal 5-3 with 4 goals of Jeff Skinner. And Alex Stock, almost like 1 point per game, Sonny he come back in the lineup after his injury a couple of months with the Buffalo Sabres. Then the young guns, the second line, the Carson, the Peyton Krebs and Middlestad play together. This is the new generation of the best player in Buffalo Sabres the next couple of years. So that's the team to watch for sure, Montreal. Can Montreal beat them? I don't know, but I'm looking forward to see the Buffalo Sabres. Now, the next thing, guys, here, you know this, I'm going to give you 8 seconds per graphic. I'm not going to talk about this. You know the drill. You know this work. Stay until to the end of the video. I'm going to give you information about Nick Suzuki. All right? So let's move on again for the offense shooting compare. All right? Not big advantage. Both teams struggled since the beginning of the year. The blade driving, both teams have no blade driving. You cannot score anyway. Then we have the defense goaltending comparison. Both teams struggled. They gave over 3.50 goals per game. And then we have also the roster for the Montreal Canadiens. We don't expect any change, honestly, at that moment for the Montreal Canadiens. This is a power play on the PK. Then for the Buffalo Sabres, same lineup we did the last game. I'm going to step here for helping you over there. So this is the lineup for them, you can see. And then look how they are young, and the defensemen, Dallin, Jory Argy, Fitzgerald, Samuelson, Brinson. They are really young. This is the power play on the PK also for them. And then I want to bring you here. This is Nick Suzuki, guy. This is what he does on the 21-22. This is the split of everything. Take a time to watching this video and look what looked like Nick Suzuki at home, on the road. When the team win, when he lose, when he tie the game, is point per month, October, November, December. A play again, the Conference East and the Conference West, and definitely again each division. Then on the flip side, the another side is what he did during his career since 1917-18, since he's in the NHL. That complete everything he does. He played over 178 games in NHL with 112 points so far. This is the roster for the Montreal Canadiens. You see this every time. This is on the other side, the cap hit data. The Montreal is at that moment. You can see the same thing with the Buffalo Sabres. This is their stat, their roster, and their situation cap for them. And finally, at the end, this is both teams. One is the Abs, one is Sabres. The record for the one scored the first one overall, home, away. And everything like that, you can see also per period how many goals they score an opponent team, and then a shot per period, everything like that. This guy gives you every information you need to know about this game, and that's I like to produce to you, and hopefully you enjoy it about that. That's what we do at the pregame. I would love to hear your feedback. Tell me this is too long. Tell me too much. You should not hear about something. Tell me. I need your feedback to bring the best of the best for you guys. You are the reason why this channel is growing, and I want to hear from your feedback. That'd be great. You can sharing with me. That'd be awesome. But before we leave, we want to remind you, of course, don't forget to subscribe, click on the like and comments about the game. And finally, you have greatness inside of you. Have an amazing, great day. I look forward for the next video with the hockey coach guru, Coach Frenchie.